Hi guys, welcome back. Let me sit down very well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Amaka and I'm back with another video for you guys. Of course, I'm already 19 because yeah, I'm 19. I'm getting older. Anyhow, in today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup if it's not obvious in like probably the thumbnail or the title or anything. But at the same time, I'm also going to be telling you guys essential things that you need when coming to university. This is centered on Nigerian universities, and in Nigerian universities centered on Bowen University. But like if you are going to university in general, you can see what this, because this will be helpful and needed for anybody. As I'm sure, okay, this will be helpful and needed for anybody that is entering university, so you can keep watching. First off, how is the new month treating you? This is September. It's really nice. It has been there for me actually, but I'm aspiring new things this September. So the makeup look that I'm doing, I have it in my head. That is a problem. It's just somewhere in my head, but I don't know. And I'm going to try to do a bold lip because I never do bold lips. If you watch my makeup videos, if you check my TikToks, any video that you see me in makeup, like the lip that I do is never bold or anything. So today I'm going to be doing a red lip. I've tried it before, but that time I tried it without liner and I looked absolutely horrible. So we're going to see what we work up with today. I know the eye look I'm going to do, but like it's in my head, like I said before. So yeah, let's see where this video takes us soon. I already moisturized my face, so I'm going to go on ahead with the primer. Alright, so one of the first things that you need when entering university is God. I know it sounds like it's funny, but like honestly, the very first thing you need when entering university is God, because you cannot make it through university. You cannot even be in university without God. Honestly, you can't do anything in this life without God. It's so important to have God in your life, especially when you're entering university, because honestly, university is not easy for anybody. I've not seen anyone that has gone to university and that will say that, oh, like my 5 years, my 7 years, my 6 years, my 4 years in university was easy, like I just went in and out. That person will be a liar. It's not easy, and that is why you need God through university, because honestly you can't do anything by yourself. It's the person that gave you life that will help you through the life that he gave you, right? So I'm going to start with my brows first, and I'm going to be doing a blonde brow. So I'm going to make my brow look like it is bleached, and I have the mirror here, so if you at any time see me looking towards this direction, just know that I'm looking at the mirror. I really need to get a brow gel. Like, I mean, this wax works perfectly fine, but sometimes it does not just stay. Like, it can just be stubborn at times. Like, for real, why are you being stubborn? Why can't you just stay one place? Huh? I carved my brows yesterday, so I like his benefits of being a makeup artist. The second thing you need when coming to the university, and is very essential for you to get, are your documents. So I believe that when you're entering university, there are certain documents you need, like during your application process, even going as far as your WAEC results, your NECO results. It is very important for you to bring it. Even your JAM admission letter. Now, I don't know about other schools, but I know that my school, you need something like doctor's report, you need your affidavit, you need your JAM admission letter, you need your WAEC and NECO results. And I know that JAM admission letter, it doesn't really come out early, so it just depends. Like when you get to school, you will know the process to go through, but all the documents that you deem necessary or you think are necessary, bring it. Even if it feels like it's not necessary, bring it like that, because you don't know what is going to come up. And another advice I'll give you guys is that make sure that you bring the documents in excess. Like, don't just bring one copy, or don't just bring the original copy. Like, bring excess copies, because you might need it at different places in your school, and then you don't want to go there and start wasting money. Like, do you get? Another thing you need when coming to university that is essential, and I feel like anybody should know, are your stationaries. Now, I know it's not secondary school you're resuming to, say you're like, but you need your stationaries, because is it in school that I want to come and start looking for who is going to give you all those things? I look bald on like one brow. So you know, university is very different from secondary school, and stationaries are like important. You can even buy them in school. But for me, I'll just advise that you have them with you, because even from like when you get to school, you're going to start doing some registrations, and even if you don't have like stationaries, like that will not just make sense. Just have stationaries with you, honestly. It's not a strong point because you can get stationaries anywhere, but just have them with you. Make sure that you have in excess. One thing I would say, like based for me, I don't really know, but so far university is not like secondary school where people will like steal your biro and stuff like that. I've not had any encounter like if I misplaced my biro, I was one that did it on my own. Like nobody actually stole it from me. But I would advise strongly that you keep your stationaries very very well and keep it to yourself, honestly. Another thing that is important for you to bring when it comes to university is an electric kettle. Like my school is in Ocean State, and at times it can get really cold there. Like honestly, like there's sometimes that the weather is cold and like I still have my bath with cold water, but it can get really really cold, and you don't want to be a victim of cold because like it will affect your health. So you need hot water. And also I drink green tea a lot. I take tea, so I use the kettle to make tea. I use it to make custard. My school, you cannot cook. Cooking is not allowed. I know in some other schools cooking is not allowed, while in some schools cooking is allowed. So it just depends. So the only thing that is like close to cooking that I can do in my school is just making custard. So electric kettle is just very very important for you to bring when you're coming to really help you out a lot. Can we all accept that the way I apply my foundation is absolutely terrifying? Because like what is this? Anyhow, another thing that is essential for you to bring when coming to university as a girl is boo gown. Like because in my school joggers is not allowed. So what are you not going to wear aside from boo gown? And boo gown is just the next essential and comfortable thing to wear in place of joggers. I think in Babcock also boo gown is one thing that girls wear school, because like I've seen like maybe videos of my friends or like videos that they make in school, and I just happen to come across of girls that actually wearing boo gown. Trust me, boo gown is very essential. And I think in my school, boy university, is also in the handbook that you bring boo gown instead of bringing joggers and the likes, because trousers is not allowed in my school. Another thing that is important to bring when coming to my school is iron. Because like I think that should be obvious, because you need to iron your clothes, right? Like how will you not bring iron to school when you're coming? Unless you want to join the community of having to borrow from a friend, which I would advise against, because honestly there are some people that would borrow you and not take it as a big deal, but there are some people that will use it against you. That guy, now you came to school and you didn't even bring iron and want to make you feel somehow or start routine somehow just because you're asking them for things. So very advisable, just bring your own iron and avoid the stress. Another thing I'll advise that you can bring when coming to the university is drugs. Now wait, before you eat me raw in the comments, I don't mean hard drugs. I mean like little and simple drugs like paracetamol. Like I bring drugs like that because I'm a girl, obviously I go through my period and all of that, and there are times I have cramp and I can't start going to the clinic because of something that minor. So it's very advisable to just have a drug with you, paracetamol, or there's this kind of drug that's called Gelusil, also for stomach pain. Little drugs like that, please, it should not exist. That don't bring like anti-malaria drug or deworming drug. I don't know about that, unless you were probably taking it at home and like you didn't finish taking it up, so you can just bring it in school and complete it. But also follow your school rules, because there are some schools that will allow you to bring little drugs like that, and there are some schools that will not. So follow your school rules. Don't say that you watched my video and I said I did not say anything. No, don't forget, following your school rules is very very important. It will help you live longer in school. Day by day I keep getting so amazed and so in awe of my makeup, because my blending game has improved though. Like this is absolutely flawless, but I think I want to add a little bit concealer here to make it brighter, because it's not as bright as I need it to be. Just going to be adding little, because little goes a long way. Yeah, now that is a lot more better. Can you see the difference? Like I just contoured this part and it looks like this place is more sucked in and this place is just like that. Makeup is powerful, guys, honestly. Another thing that I would deem necessary for when you are bringing to school, and this is just my personal opinion, you don't exactly have to bring it, are textbooks from secondary school. Now I'm not saying bring all your textbooks from secondary school, because like you're not going to be doing the same subject, but I'll give science students as an example. So in school For this first semester that I just finished, sorry, this 100 level I just finished, mind my words, we did chemistry, we did physics, we did mathematics, we did English. Now for English we had a textbook that we're using, so that was like, even if I brought my own textbook, it would probably not really be of any use for me. But something like maths, especially like when it comes to maths, bringing a further maths textbook is going to help you, because like the maths you are doing in university is kind of like further maths, it's not normal maths that you'll be doing. Also for chemistry, we really focused on organic chemistry, at least in my second semester, and in my first semester we did either inorganic chemistry and we focused on some other things. So it's just very essential for you, and like just to save you like the breath, just bring some textbook from secondary school. Don't bring all, and it's not compulsory to bring it. Honestly, you can still go to the library and you can find other books. I didn't bring mine when I was coming, and like I didn't even know where my textbooks are. I think they're somewhere in my room, but I wish that I actually brought them, because it would have helped me like a long way. And like I always watch YouTube, I love watching YouTube. So there's this particular person on YouTube, I think his name is Mr. I'm going to put it up on the screen, I can't remember and I don't want to say the wrong thing. He helps me out a lot in chemistry and in physics, so you guys can also check him out. This is for science students. I'm so sorry for other courses, like I don't really know what I can advise you to bring. But yeah, like I mentioned before, that was just my own personal opinion. You don't exactly have to bring it if you feel that you don't need it, but if you feel that it should be a need to you, you can bring it. I don't know, I've recently fallen in love with blush, and my blush palette smells like candy. Like I don't get why. Like, why it smell like candy? I don't mean to smell like that. Sometimes when you're blending blushes can be very scary, I'm telling you, because my blush is so pigmented. I love it, but at the same time it's a bit scary. Just see that. My god, I don't ever regret learning how to do my makeup. And I'll advise, this is not part of the video, but honestly I want to advise this. If you've not entered school, like my case, before I entered school I stayed at home for 1 year because of the strike. It was quite a horrible experience before I ended up changing schools. I never mentioned that. I don't think I've ever mentioned that story here on YouTube. I don't think I am. But yeah, I was meant to go to a state school and I was at home for 1 year because of the strike. But at the end of the day I went to a private school and I had to be in 100 level with my juniors. Was it a bit depressing? Honestly, it was not. I feel like I already went through so much in the 1 year that I was at home, that like being in the same set with my juniors was like very minor. But it's not a bad thing. I mentioned that in one of my previous videos, that it's not really a bad thing. Honestly, you see that it's not a big deal, because life is changing and you're growing. Like you have so much things to focus on than the juniors that you're seeing in your class. I was mentioning that it's very essential for you to learn a skill. If you are like my case, before I start mentioning the story, learn a skill. Honestly, it would not hurt you to learn a skill, because now I can use my makeup in school. When it was time for the dinner, my departmental dinner, I did my makeup myself. I did makeup for other people and I got paid. Honestly, it does not hurt to actually learn a skill. It will do you more good than harm, I promise you. And eventually you actually not regret learning that skill, because it's going to help you a long way. But there are different other skills that you can learn. It doesn't have to be makeup. There are different other skills. You can learn digital marketing, graphics design. I even want to learn more skills, but I'm currently resting because I really stressed myself a lot in like last month, and I just want to rest before I go back to school. That's why I'm currently not really learning any skill, but I'm still keeping myself busy with like my social media, creating content for you guys, posting videos as much as I can, and just developing myself in my own little way. I never stop developing yourself. It's very important. You don't know where you're going to meet yourself in the future, and you'll be like, oh, like I'm so grateful that I learned this when I had the chance. I'm so grateful that I didn't take this advice for granted. Before I mention the last two essential things that I think you need when you're coming to university, I'm going to do my eyes off camera because I want to be able to focus on it. But I think it's called like a fox look. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys when I'm done, and then I'm going to mention the last two things for you guys. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. How is the eye look? I like it. So another essential thing that you need when coming to university are your notebook. I can't even begin to explain to you why notebooks are important, because I feel like it's obvious by now, like why notebooks should be important to you. Before I entered university, I always heard this thing from like teachers in my school, even my parents, that like lecturers will not wait for you. Like, to be honest, like I will not say that they don't care about you, because honestly there are some that might genuinely not care and there are some that actually care, so I won't say that. But one thing I know is that they will not wait for you. You need your notebook steady. As you are talking, be jotting down, like don't even sleep on it, because I think in exams one thing is that if you pay attention well enough in class, you will see questions in your exam that your teacher has probably mentioned, but because like you paid attention in class, you were able to get that point. So like I said, your lecturers really are not going to wait for you. You need your notebook. You need your notebooks to be able to pay attention to every single thing they say, and also jot it down, because you don't want to miss out, honestly. And also get an extra notebook. I had like 3 hardcover notebooks with me, and it really helped me a lot, because like I had one for reading and then I had one for actual classes, and like the one for actual classes, like I just mixed everything there together, but I knew how to separate them so that I'll be able to know where and what to read and like when to read. Okay guys, I'm done with the makeup. I've changed my outfit. How do you see it? Rate it out of 10 in the comment. Now my final advice and thing I think is essential for you to bring are like your normal things, like your toiletries, your provisions, your clips, your hangers. There's this kind of like hanger, something like it's big though, you have in your house. I've forgotten what they call it, but if I see a picture, like I'll put it out for you guys to be able to see. You can bring it too, because I know that like a few people in my hostel had, and like I didn't really go to other people's hostel, but I'm 100% sure that other people had in their hostels. So if you guys like this video, I hope it was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends and family. I feel like so teary now because of this makeup. I really love the look. It's giving classy wife. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Stay blessed, stay positive, keep following God. Don't follow man, don't follow human beings, follow God. If you're feeling doubtful, or if you're feeling scared about entering a new section, entering university, you can always rely on God. He's the only one that can truly help you. I love you guys so much. Stay blessed. Bye.